in that spot. I knocked out, I believe, 2 people in this. No, I only moved down 1. So right now, Yenvon and 1 other person is qualifying. Give me 1 second.
So Erlingus is qualified for Ranger, isn't he?
Oh yeah, so we have 3 people in our top right here that are already
Yeah.
qualified. So we'll have to. I'll have to do some counting, is what I'm trying to say. But these are the raffle ticket winners are going to be what's on the screen for you guys today. And then I will post up the actual qualifiers when we have the opportunity later on this week.
We have a flying Tifa. She's trapped inside of that mana wall.
Yenvon inside the dome there.
Hey, we got the dome.
A lot more mana walls in this matchup. I am excited for that.
Yes. Perhaps Provax and Karma showed off why I feel Mana Wall is better than Chakra Field. Chakra Field, you get the health back, you get the sustain, you get the potions, and it heals back a lot of health. But Mana Wall can get you out of a very, very lethal situation. And it's just instant deployable cover. You can't argue with that. Thunder as well. If you go to the very, very front of your Mana Wall, Thunder does not hit you. Arrow can still hit you through the wall, but you know that's just something that arrows can do cool.
All right, I fixed my Discord. It's now dark view. All right. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with that.
Doesn't bother me any either. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a spread going into game 3 here. Ooh, looks like we got some people rushing into entertainment together though.
A couple in entertainment, a couple in the sewer system. We have 1 person that took themselves out because they are a dragoon.
Oh no! Whoops!
Endless pain.
Endless pain. Whoops!
Was a dragoon.
Well. Thank you for taking yourself out and
Well, they disconnected, yeah.
Owning up to the mistake. That was honorable of you. Unfortunate that it happened with the 1 game that you joined.
Yeah, no worries, Bacon. You can hop in on the ninja ones coming up next.
But thank you for just taking yourself out instead of trying to fight people like that.
Yeah.
Let's get a move
Good
on.
pointing.
That was the right play to do.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. And we will be happy and excited to see what you pull out in Ninja Best of Best, because that's going to prove to be pretty insane. And I think we're going to have many more people join too, because everybody seems to be fond of Ninja.
Yeah, I think
personally, I'm not.
No, I don't really like Ninja either, but it is a very high skill cap, so a lot of big competitors usually navigate towards those. As we see, Pink Teddy and Yenvon deciding what they want to do as a bio goes down.
Pink Teddy was feigning innocence and trying to lure Weegraf in, or Yenvon in through that door, using a bio to ward him off and showing him, like, hey, I'm watching you too, don't worry. Another bio forces Yenvon away and around the corner. Hey, you're fine. And chase down Yenvon is wondering just where he goes, but with that superior mobility, Yenvon is just going to be able to go wherever he wants in the entertainment district. But because of this, Pink Teddy is able to get a lot of loot. Yenvon is wasting a lot of time just sitting up here on the roof. Every time Pink Teddy opens a chest, that's more loot, and that's more experience and more potions that Pink Teddy can get an advantage over Yenvon with.
See, they're converging towards each other a little bit here.
Pink Teddy is still looting. He's going inside of that building and is still picking up more loot.
Oh, hello. Am I interrupting the chat?
Who is this? Endless. Yeah, hop out of here. We're only doing our set commentators. Thank you.
Yenvon has walked out of the bar and has opened fire onto Pink Teddy, getting a nice little bit of damage as Pink Teddy tries to work a huge gravity, forcing Yenvon to rethink, kind of move in for the melee. Yenvon doesn't really care about the melee though, to land some huge shots, but a single dragon kick takes Yenvon out of the game. In return, Pink Teddy is already robbed of his red fist going into the rest of this game. That has got to feel real bad.
I mean, gotta feel good for Yenvon taking that out of Pink Teddy, but
a little bit of a Little bit of self-revenge.
Yeah, Pink Teddy does land the gravity, gets the shots down, and gives him the advantage in that fight. Allows him to reposition and move up into Yenvon and get the kill.
Yes. Hey, do you want to come snuggle daddy lap? Come here.
You can rotate through people with the left and right bumper now.
Oh, cool. Hey.
When you're in the spectator mode.
Ooh. Ooh, that's handy.
That wasn't there last patch.
In the meantime...
Monsters.
Strife, who is content to drive around in that motorcycle, doing his best Rush impression with that red bike. Almost landing a nice hit on Laurel as he tries to land a couple of punches on the way by. Fortunately, I think that only managed to damage the bike, and he could have taken insane damage in return had that gone poorly for him. Strife driving away.
We're seeing some new names in this lobby. I'm very excited to see how these competitors show up and show out here.
In particular, Vince Strife is a name I don't recognize, so I'm very excited to see what kind of play we get out of there. Some very impressive driving to be able to pull away from Laurel.
Let's take a look at the kill feed so far. We have Pink Teddy and Aerolingus each with 1 kill as we move into the first circle here.
If like over to knock DM randomly. He seems to be in combat with somebody, so I'm glad I managed to swap over here in time. Into Krovax, he's pulled out the flamethrower to try and take Krovax out of this competition early. Clearly unhappy with what's going on in the last one, but his red fist has already been triggered, so it's gone into a very lethal situation. Nox team taking some huge damage from Krovax's aim. Down comes the mana wall to pull back a little bit of distance. Both of them taking advantage of the silence and pop a potion. Fireball is not going to be enough to get some damage on either of them as Nox is trying to use that hand. He's trying to get a little bit closer and using the great dodge Krovax's fire. Krovax takes a little bit of damage as he's pulling back towards the building. Turning around, go ahead and turn and take refuge inside. Seems like this is just about to run out as that passive regeneration and increased movement speed is going to be completed. So he leaves and hops on a Chocobo. I think that's his own Chocobo. I can't tell.
That one is his, yes.
Okay. Yes, right, there's Chocobos. And Nox DM pulling away, finding Vince Strife in the mountains nearby. That gold Chocobo attracting quite a bit of attention. Perhaps that Chocobo didn't have any stamina to jump as Nox chases Vince Strife on foot. But on Chocobo, it's going to be very hard to catch back up as Nox decides to return to his Chocobo and rotate back around. Very interesting sort of fight right there. I have to say, Nox DM came out at the bottom of everything that happened because he lost a lot of potions and his red fist in that engagement. That's a very valuable resource to try and hold on to.
Yeah, he tried to get the play with the flare thrower. He almost managed to pull it off, but Krovax is able to slip away as we see these two get close to each other again here.
Yes, Nox DM is attempting to provoke Vince Strife into a fight, but it doesn't look like he wants to have any part of that. He tends to watching the other competitors to learn how they fight first. Okay, goodbye, Jim.
I believe Nox had a shot taken back at him as he was taking some shots down into the distance there. As we see Pink Teddy farming up in the Mako as per usual. As we see Nox moving in now. Sorry, Lovrith and Laurel have found each other here as we see a Thunder go down in reaction, and Mana Wall blocks from being able to continue in. Now we have punches going down in both directions, a return fireball from Laurel, but Lovrith hits the Thunder and I believe a fireball for the kill. It does not pop the red fist, so that's very good going forward as we see Nox DM in the distance take down that candidate he was hunting that whole time. Did he go down as well? Oh, no, he's right there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, my daughter was screaming.
No worries. I thought at first I thought you disconnected, and then I was like, wait, did Nox die too? Because I thought he got shot from the distance. We had 2 very good fights there. I unfortunately did not have the camera up for Nox's fight, but I was able to catch the other fight that happened, and it was very good movement by Lovrith.
I was watching Nox's fight, so we'll take a look at that after this game. Unfortunately, I think I missed most of it. Vince Strife threw down a wall. Nox team used a Thunder to try and get some damage, and I think he closed in and got the kill with the melee. Unfortunately, I had to turn my head right then, so I'm not sure.
As we see Karma and Nox going at it again.
Boom. That's right. You see the chocobos up there?
Let's go.
From
Let's
that
ride.
devastating weapon. Maxime chasing after in hot pursuit.
That chocobo is very low.
Very, very low health, huh? Oh, it looks like he has found a little bit of a weakness there as Karma is doing a little bit of fancy riding to keep his chocobo alive as long as possible.
Where's this other shooting coming from?
Significant approach from the backside, looking to try and distract Nox. Up comes the red fist. He goes back and around, popping the potion, unfortunately going down to Nox DM's gunfire.
Nox was a laser there. Hits almost every shot. Zenith
is focused right now.
Who did he just take down? Zenith?
Yes.
Zenith came in with the surprise on Nox, hit the first couple shots, and Nox turns around and just says, get off of my mountain.
There's not much you'll be able to do about that. Karma looking to try and get the drop on Krovax nearby, or perhaps hiding from him. It's going to be difficult for any other class other than Ninja to climb up on top of this pipe to chase after him. Oh, Krovax has managed to do it, though. He's coming in closer to Karma. He's going to hop over the wall, taking a fireball in as he's climbing up over the top of the pipe there, healing up the potion, all of that damage from the fire as they both start to exchange gunfire with each other. Karma taking an interesting approach and poisoning himself with that last bio. You're going to have to be careful about how he takes his engagement as Krovax smells weakness. Karma rotating out and retreating into the open field. Very interesting option to just jump out into the open like that, forcing out the mana wall and the red fist at the same time. Krovax is trying to get the AoE damage on that fireball angle just right. Karma doing whatever he can to heal with the red fist damage. Loose bio coming out, but not managing to land a whole lot. Blizzard going down, fireball missing as well. Hello, nighttime. Krovax rotating off into the pipe to try and pull some distance around from that red fist. Karma dragging in for that dragon kick. He does land a huge hit on that, but goes down before Krovax can burn into the arrow air. Yes, hello, Nate.
Krovax tried to get the return with the arrow to get away, but Karma is able to kick through right as the jump goes off, and Nox DM is now pushed in to Karma here. As Karma's going to try to hop on the bird and get out of there after that fight because the red fist is popped, has no mana, needs to reposition. That was an unbelievable dragon kick there, right through the arrow. That is a bread and butter play from Krovax, able to like try to get out in that way. And Karma says not this time after losing to it in the previous match.
That was some amazing movement from Karma in that red fist.
I believe we saw 2 other kills go down in the kill feed in the meantime.
I didn't even notice.
We saw Rancid go down. Rancid Bogart went down. And someone else went down too. Yeah, Aerlingus took down one more. So here we are moving into our final, 5 candidates here. Some high-end action already.
Indeed. Nox Team is trying to chase down the chocobo of Karma. But
I think Nox is on a mission here, trying to hunt down all of these candidates that have been randomly knocking him out in these matches. He's like game 3 and I haven't been in the top 5 yet. I am going to the top 5 this time.
Hi, puppy Jack. Indeed, Nox even mentioned himself that he was rather disappointed with how that last game was and kind of drained the energy out of him a little.
You see him driving up on Karma, hops off just in time.
Clearly he's hoping to try and get hype again after this next fight as Karma's chocobo takes some heavy damage as he's trying to pull away. Nox DM is on the hunt right now.
There it goes. Bird is gone.
After a chocobo on foot. Down goes the bird. He manages to kill it off. Karma taking a bunch more damage before he can get around to behind cover. Almost going down. Karma does manage to pop a potion off before dumping around behind cover. There is a shop right there. I wonder if he's able to pick up a couple of potions from that shop. And Blizzard just going wide and not managing to land on Nox. Flashing that flare thrower once more is a beautifully placed Blizzard. Blocks that fire.
I thought Nox was going to hit that green fireball, but that was beautiful Blizzard.
Beautiful. Unfortunately missing with that next fire as Karma takes him down with his own.
Was really trying to push that flare thrower, but Karma, it just keeps the distance after seeing the flare thrower and makes sure to get the fireball kill. Very good movement, and then picks up the flare thrower in return.
Yeah, it's definitely taking the pick of the loot afterwards. I wonder if he's gonna choose to take it with him or empty it and take it out of the competition.
I believe
Looks like
go
he's
with
taking
it,
it with
yeah.
him.
Nox definitely trying to go aggressive there. Continue to get in with the flare thrower. Just can't close the distance. I think if that fireball hits and the blizzard doesn't block it, there's a good chance that Nox is able to close that distance there. But because the blizzard blocks that fireball, there's no return as Karma is just lasering Teddy, who's coming in to farm of all things.
I don't think you realize that Karma was right there as he just saw some juicy piece of experience instead. Hey, Zelly, no more screamy baby.
All right, we got a little bit more looting here as these two candidates are deciding on whether or not they fight. Now, Pink Teddy definitely has a strategy, and he usually waits until the later rounds to begin his fighting, but now he's going to try to use this Chocobo as a little bit of a guard, as Karma tries to get as much damage down as Teddy gets in close, but now the flare thrower comes out, and now the bird is gone, and Pink Teddy is in a bad place. Going to try to rotate away. Teleport is very good from Teddy to move away. Is Karma going to be able to get the lethal gaze shots now? No, take Teddy, put down a gravity as well at the end of that teleport as a trap if Karma decided to follow, but Karma is smarter than that, and Pink Teddy manages to get away.
Pink Teddy doing a wonderful job of adapting and getting out of range of flare thrower with that teleport, which is one of my favorite techniques whenever I go up against flare thrower as well to open up distance. Even if it's not perfectly away from the flare thrower, even if I just go behind them as they sneak up around me behind the corner or something, I just go opening enough distance. But that lethal gaze from Karma is getting a little bit of damage on Pink Teddy every single time he pops up behind that wall looking for him. He takes a little bit of damage in return. And Pink Teddy has opted instead to rotate, get forced back out into the sewer buildings.
Yeah,
jumping on this bike,
pushing into the gas there.
Interesting choice, but one that was probably worked out in his favor as he's found this bike and is driving away with it now. Karma retreating back to this building. He seems to be very fond of this location right now as people are being forced into him. Pink Teddy clearly is intent on getting revenge. He passes by Karma on top of this building right here. Karma watching him and just watching him drive away, I suppose.
Not ready to take the fight. Now, Karma does not have Red Fist, so that's going to be interesting going into later circles. I believe Teddy was able to save the Red Fist there. So it's going to be interesting to see
We'll have to see if he lost it against any farming mobs or not.
Oh, he does have a kill, too, so he did get into a fight as Pink Teddy gets stuck on the bike and Karma's able to get some shots in, but I think a lot of them hit the bike there.
Yes, Pink Teddy himself didn't take a whole lot of damage.
So we have Less Than Ghost left, Aerolingus, Karma, and Pink Teddy are our last four candidates as we move through here. Let me rotate through them on my point of view here with this crisp, clear 60 FPS. Less Than Ghost out in the Desolate, still farming up. He has that Infernal, which I mentioned I like to do because it has a bigger clip, so you can miss more shots and not have to reload.
I remember he said he wanted to try to get used to that with the coming leech accessory with that, the Kier band.
Yes, that looks very fun on that.
Oh, yes. We're going to swap over to Teddy, who is trying to drive and run over Karma, jumping off over the bike and not taking any damage from that. Both of them opening fire on each other with that lethal gaze, a wide fireball, not managing to annoy Teddy at all, as he lands some huge damage with that Descent Stain. Karma dropping down to about 50% health, not managing to land a whole lot more damage after that, though. Down comes the mana wall. But that zone is pushing in fast, and both of these competitors are going to be forced away soon. That gravity not managing to catch Karma as out comes the flare thrower. Gravity forcing him to stay trapped inside of the Mako.
Is he going to get out of the Mako? I don't think he's going to be able to get out of the Mako, but he throws down the fireball in return.
There goes mutual destruction as Pink Teddy tries to revive with that ring, but is not going to have the time.
Ghosh had an opportunity to get a kill there on Pink Teddy in the gas, but he doesn't take it.
He should have. That would have been enough to get you on the
yeah, Ghosh, what are you doing?
He's
going for the win. He's going for the win. You could have got the kill there.
Should have took the kill and the win. we have, looks to be a 1v1. Yes, Irlingus and Less Than Gauche going into the finals of the final circle of game 3 of Best of the Best Warrior. Neither of them have enough points to take first place, though, but I believe there is still an opening on the line for Less Than Gauche here to qualify for the grand finals, no?
Definitely is. As you can see on the screen here, the highest score that he could possibly get right now would be 10 in first. I mean, 11 in first, and then 8 in second if he doesn't get any kills. So would definitely qualify for the tournament, and I believe would get raffle tickets as well. So you see these two getting close to each other now. Here comes the fight.
Irlingus jumping up high and hopping off his bird, landing a devastating melee combo on Less Than Gauche, but missing the follow of fire to cinch the kill. Less Than Gauche missing with his own return melee. Down comes a thunder, a blizzard, and a fire as Less Than Gauche uses a teleport to pull away with some distance. A bio going wide, but with that distance, he's going to be able to find the space he needs to top off the health of the potion. Irlingus popping off with a shotgun, trying to land a little bit more damage on Gauche, as that zone is going to be pushing Gauche very, very soon. Is he keeping track of the zone that's coming in hot on his heels? Irlingus pushing in with his chokehold, trying to keep Less Than Gauche pressured against the zone. In comes the Mako. Oh no, Gauche, you got to be paying attention here. Here comes the Mako. It's doing some damage. Force into Irlingus from the Mako, taking damage from that Thunder and Blizzard, but a melee combo missing in return. Gauche doing a good job of interrupting Irlingus' combo, but going down to the next one.
Some very good. I mean, two people who definitely throughout these 3 matches has been preferring to use the melee option, and in that one they both go into that final fight on melee, and Irlingus comes away with the kill. And it's unfortunate that Gauche forgets about the circle there, because it has to push up through not only his own bio, so that's vision you can't see. So bio, I'm not his own bio because he get the jewel pendant proc. So he had to go up through a bio, through a thunder, and through a blizzard into Irlingus. And you see the win comes down to positioning in that game.
Yep.
He is able to get past them and into the fight, and get up into the melee range to get into a good fight. But unfortunately for him, Irlingus is just one